What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to We Sibs, West Coast, East Coast siblings. You know what time it is. It's Sunday night, and we got an incredible episode of Snowpiercer. It's Chris Grant Jr., and I'm here with Zach from the Basement with Zach on the Lotta Quente Ledger. We're going to talk about the three biggest takeaways from tonight's episode. A lot went down. We're going to break it all down right here. So be sure to hit the subscribe button on both channels so you don't miss next week's 2-hour season finale.
We've made it to the end of the train.
Yeah, and honestly, I gotta say, this show has gotten better with time. What's your initial reaction from tonight's episode?
Because I've been waiting for this revolution for a very, very long time. I guess that's kind of takeaway number one, the big revolution. It finally happened. So yeah, so it's a little bittersweet for me because we finally got the revolution. We finally got this massive fight. Most of the episode was violence. There was cool pipes being shot down hallways.
That was crazy.
It was lovely. I liked it. But then it all came together in the club fight. And I didn't like the club fight because of the strobe lights. Because I didn't know who was getting stabbed and who wasn't. I thought his girlfriend got her hand sliced off, and I looked closer and it was just some lady.
Yeah, they were definitely using the strobe lights to kind of hide what was really going on.
Which you have to, because when you're fighting within this little much of space, you gotta make it look bigger.
Yeah, but definitely the revolution has begun. This is something that we never fully got to see come full circle even in the movie. But it's just cool to see the aftermath of what's going to happen. And remember, we've been talking about for weeks what actually happens after the revolution.
And you know what's I'm a little ashamed about this. Yeah. I like LJ. I like her now. I don't know why.
Man, I don't like her at all, man. I feel like she's a rat.
She's fun. She is. She's a rat, but she's fun.
Fun how?
I know.
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of a little bit of the Joker. Like, she wants anarchy for anarchy's sake. She just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I think that's what drew me to her in this episode, because I was like, it's just Jerome from Gotham, like his twin sister or something.
Exactly. I got those vibes too. Anyway, guys, moving into big takeaway number 2. Guys, Melanie is on trial. Not even on trial. She will be executed possibly in the next episode. Now, what I see happening is Leighton is going to save them, and the Revolution, the Third Class and the Tail are going to save her. Excuse me. It was revealed, okay, with the conversation between Ruth and Melanie, that Melanie is actually responsible for building the train. So if she's telling the truth, they have now completely split from the movie and are now in a separate.
No more Chris Evans. No more anything really. Which, to be fair, it would have been really hard to slip all that in at this point, unless if they do get a ton of seasons. But see, by going off script, they can have the train go for as long as they want. You know, they don't need to crash it in 8 years or whatever. They can do whatever they want. I don't know. See, there's two things, right? Either Leighton and everybody realize that they need her, and then they go save her, or it's just kind of accidental.
Yeah, I think they're going to need her, and again, it comes down to what is your plan? And the truth is, Melanie's the only person who knows the train like the back of her hand and can fix whatever goes wrong in the future. So I think Andre is going to argue for her being alive. Which, quick side note, I saw Hamilton in the past couple nights, and this is why I did not like his character. Andre was fantastic in Hamilton, but that's exactly why I don't like him in Snowpiercer. He's not a gritty, tough guy. I digress. The main point is, I don't like the reveal about Wilford's character. Wilford was always a mysterious character, right? You didn't really know where he was or what he was about. We saw a little bit in Snowpiercer of his kind of personality, but for them to reveal that he is, just a ticket salesman, he wanted to, spend his last days blowing money on, women and alcohol and stuff.
So the ending scene to this episode, right? You have the one guy who was in the box, and he's eating chocolate cake surrounded by all the firsties, right? And I thought that there was going to be this massive reveal that was Wilfred living among the tailies.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking for a split second. I was like, oh? I was like, okay, he's not dead. It's been this whole coup thing, and he's hiding among them. But nah, he's just some dirtbag.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That hurt. But yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
I was thinking that was going to be some massive plot.
Yeah, so in this episode, they did, we got some big things out of this episode. They definitively, at least if Melanie is telling the truth, they definitively have split now from the Snowpiercer movie, and they are going and creating their own thing, which, like I said a couple weeks ago, I'm okay with. The story has been good enough where I wouldn't be mad, if they decided to go their own direction.
Well, there's even the boxes themselves. Big takeaway number 3, because they're like really messing with people's brains. The big dude came out speaking Mandarin, and like, so I wonder if that's going to be, because you can't slip that in and then not do anything with it. And
Exactly.
what's his face, who was also in the box, may, that might be a thing with that.
Yeah, I definitely think that they are setting that up for something in the future, possibly not even this season. We know we're getting the 2-hour season finale, but I think they're going to use the people in the boxes as a catalyst for brand new storylines.
Yeah, to kind of echo what you were saying, like this show, because it's its own thing now, they don't have to end in a fiery explosion. They can end on a happy note with peace and prosperity on the train forever.
They could. I doubt that they will, but they could. I
don't think so either, because everything's such a powder keg.
Yeah, I think the way I see it, based on the trailer and what we're probably going to end up with this season, is it's going to be a divided class between the third and tails and then the upper class, second and first class. By the way, speaking of which, when Melanie alerted the other 2 engineers to, lock the train down, that dude made me so angry when he defied orders and let those people in, when he let the soldiers in, and Ruth and the soldiers, and then instantly gave them away.
I felt the same thing. I was like, this is supposed to be the inner triangle of everything, and you're just some weasel.
Yeah, he really was. Oh, that made me so angry. I don't know. We'll see. A 2-hour finale. And then we're wrapped on this series. So, guys, definitely let us know down in the comments your predictions for this 2-hour season finale, as well as what you thought of this episode and all the takeaways from the episode. As always, be sure to subscribe and click the bell on both channels, as next week's episode or episodes will be on the Lara Quente Ledger on Basement with Zach. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and we will see you in the next one. Peace!